Here are three things models don't tell you. So the first one is men are very disrespectful. Like you could be talking to a guy, maybe it's just like a male friend or someone you meet from uni or college, or someone that you met in church or at work, and as soon as they see your Instagram page and they figure out you're a model or you've done modeling in the past, they become they can become disrespectful. Like men in general, some girls want to get BBLs and they want to get noticed, they want attention. What they don't realize is that some men are very rude, and if they don't find you attractive, they call you ugly. If they do find you attractive, they objectify you and just treat you like an object. So it's like you have to choose between being seen and being degraded, or being invisible and them not respecting you. And you have to realize that men are very inappropriate. They ask for inappropriate pictures in the DMs. They send inappropriate pictures of themselves, and what you need to realize is that men can be quite rude. There's misogynists. They don't like women, and if you don't sort out your self esteem, you're gonna attract the same horrible man that maybe you feel like you're not attractive, and the guy compares models to you and your body, and you feel like really really self conscious, and he talks about your body and he criticizes you, so you feel like once you get your body done, he'll start to like you, but that's not the case. He'll just pick on you. He'll just say, oh, you won't be a good mother, you're not wife material. He'll just put you down. He'll like try to find a woman more real and say you're shallow. Like either way, you will not win. So it's so important to realize that you need to have better self esteem. You need to have better self worth and attract better men, instead of feeling like you have to get a guy to like you. Those type of men are very insecure. They're prideful. They're egotistic, and they're insecure and weak, and they want to tear down your self esteem. And if you're a model and you're pretty, they'll say you're not wife material, you're not mother material. If you're not really attractive and you're average, they'll compare you to models and say, oh, you're easy to, oh, I could cheat on her. She won't say anything. She won't do anything. That type of man you don't want. You don't want a guy like that. So it's really important to realize what are you doing it for. Like if you want to get a BBL and you want to be a model, you want attention, you have to ask yourself why. And it's so important to get counseling, get deliverance, make God fill the void, and make sure that you're not doing it for wrong reasons. And the second one is some models aren't still are not confident. They get their body done and they are still insecure. They are still getting criticized. People, trolls don't hold back. Cyberbullying, they don't hold back, and especially when they see a model being successful, they feel like, what, she could take it. Casting directors, people in the industry, they call them fat, they call them ugly, and it just put them down. And confidence has to come from God. It can't just come from people, because people will try to knock the person down. Oh, we have to humble her. We got to bully you. It's part of character. You see those shows. You see those reality shows of modeling, and they're just knocking down their self esteem. They're putting them down. They're just like, oh, we got to toughen you up. We got to make you be very tough, and we got to strengthen you. We got to make you, like, we got to humble you. And it's just like, no, that confidence, it has to come from God. It has to come from healing and growing and purpose. It can't come from just changing your body overnight, because people are very horrible. Some people are very horrible. They treat you like a slave. They treat you like an object, and because they see how beautiful you are, and they feel like, oh, you don't have problems. I'm going to take out my problems on you because you don't have problems. You're pretty. You don't have problems. So we need to understand that when women say, I'm doing this for confidence, you have to be careful, because you might need deliverance, you might need healing and growing. And a lot of people think that it's going to give them confidence, and when they realize, a lot of models realize they're still insecure, they're finding something else to do. They want to get their lips done now. They just find a flaw all the time. They always find a flaw. They realize they're not attracting the right men, and they're in situationships, and they're just chasing people down, trying to be loved and trying to be seen as human. And objectification is wild, because it's like we have to learn how to walk away, learn how to walk away from, bad habits, attracting men that are insecure and weak and prideful. Like, we need to know how to just be content in God, be whole, being single, and learn to love ourselves, and just to be embrace being unique and be about purpose. Is this whole confidence, searching for confidence. Some models don't want to tell the truth, that they feel insecure, they this horrible comments and criticism. So the third one is, some of them have nothing to lose. Like, their mother is horrible, their mother's a Jezebel, their mother's a bully, their mother always picks on them, their mother picks the pervert over them. It's just a lot of women go through a lot of stuff in this world, and all they have to do is post a picture that's very, like, post a picture and she's on a holiday, she's being materialistic, and she's posing online, she gets lots of likes. Some women have nothing to lose. They have a horrible family, they come from a broken home, their mother competes with them, their mother tries to control them, they're going through abuse and chaos, they're going through heartbreak, and some are just very prideful, some are just obsessed with money, and they're narcissistic, they just care about money, and they don't mind if they get killed, they want to scam men. And you can't be easily influenced. You can't easily look at someone Instagram and assume they're having a good life. You just can't assume that they're in a better position than you, because some people have nothing to lose. Some people have nothing to lose. Managers harassing them. There's Karens at work that are horrible to them, and they feel like they have nothing to lose. Their mental health, their mental health is just really bad, and they just feel like they have nothing to lose. And when you see someone post something online, you can't just assume that their life is better than you. You can't just assume that, this is the way to go because they're doing it, they're really high. They just have nothing to lose. And sometimes we compare ourselves. We've got to stop comparing ourselves to people, because they have nothing to lose. So I hope this helped. If you need any counselling or coaching, or if you have any prayer requests, just email me. Thank you for listening.